Going to a concert tonight. Death Cab for Cutie. Concerts usually remind me of this one concert that I went to. It's probably one of the best meeting a celebrity stories, at least that I have. A few years ago, my friends and I were going down to Baltimore to see Drake Bell in concert at Six Flags Great America, whatever the one is in Maryland. We went down a couple of days early because our idea was spend a day in Baltimore, spend a day in DC, concert, and then that same night was the midnight premiere of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, so we had a pretty full trip planned. This was the year that Drake was giving away meet and greet passes on Twitter. You know, if you're one of the first 3 people to tweet at him after he said something and you're going to the concert, then you win meet and greet passes. So we were determined that we were going to win these meet and greet passes. You know, we were going to stay up on Twitter and make sure that, you know, when he tweeted, we were right there. The day that was supposed to happen was the day that we were spending in Baltimore. The day basically consisted of us going to the wrong art museum. We were supposed to go to this one art museum, I don't even remember what it was called. And we ended up at the one on the Johns Hopkins campus, which was free, so that's better than any, you know. I had the idea to go to the Inner Harbor for dinner because I'd been to the Inner Harbor before and I know there's a lot of cool stuff there. So we figured, you know, that would be a good place to go, and it's kind of touristy, and that was the whole point. We were on vacation. So we went to dinner at Houlihan's and we're planning all this stuff for, you know, the concert. We're on our way back to the car when my friend Steph makes us all stop. She's like, guys, is that Drake? And we look over and sure enough, there's Drake Bell with his entire band, minus Luke, reclusive Luke, watching some street performers. And I think we all kind of, our brains just stopped. Because we just stood there and stared and we're like, oh my God. And they noticed us noticing them and they started laughing at us. So we just stood there. We didn't know what to do. I mean, I live in New York, but contrary to popular belief, you don't run into a celebrity every day here, especially when you live in Brooklyn. Mal grabs us. I think she grabbed Steph with one hand and Katie with one hand and dragged us over there, and we introduced ourselves to them, and we were complete and utter Thule fangirls. It was kind of embarrassing in retrospect, but they were really great about it. We just kind of all over them, and Mal and Steph and Katie had made a gift for Drake because his birthday had been like 2 weeks before that. We hadn't brought it with us, obviously, because we didn't realize we were going to run into them in the Inner Harbor. What can you do? We had also bought socks for Backhouse Mike because Drake had tweeted earlier that his bassist really needed socks, and so we had gone to Walmart and bought socks for Backhouse Mike. We're talking to them and being giggly and fangirly and mentioned the gift, and we mentioned the socks, and that we were there to see them in concert. You know, that was why we were down in Baltimore. We found out we were going to the concert, and he was like, oh, hey, take their information down and put them on the list. So we got put on the list to go backstage before the concert with the meet and greet. And we got put on the list by Drake. So, yeah. And of course, we got a picture with them, all of us and all of the band. This is a picture. It's like the most awesome picture in the history of pictures. It's autographed because we ended up meeting them later. Yeah. We left and they left, and I think we got about 2 feet and then we started screaming, and then we got on the phone, called everybody we knew, and tweeted that we met them because it was awesome. And then the day of the concert, you know, we had matching shirts made, and we got him to sign all of our shirts, and then we got a picture of all of us on our shirts because we were wearing matching shirts. And the person that was taking pictures went, do you guys mind if we get a picture of all of you with your shirts? And we're like, no. Good luck only applies to Drake Bell related things. Not that that's a bad thing to have bad luck for. Good luck. That's what I meant. It's kind of weird to be sitting here in a Death Cab for Cutie shirt talking about Drake Bell. But I haven't met anybody in Death Cab for Cutie, so what are you going to do? Anyway, that's my story, meeting Drake. Yay! If anybody else has any cool meeting celebrity stories that they'd like to share with the internet, you know, utilize the comments, do a video response. I love hearing stories like that. So share. And see you guys later.